just one fight, so we are doing an all-pelican fight. This is one of the prowler quests, so we're going to be doing the G4 Monster Hunter Ultimate quest, where we'll be hunting all the large monsters. We'll be hunting a total of 4 monsters. I forgot actually right now, at the top of my head right now actually, but I will take us through this quest. Anyway, so I have equipped here my... Just a moment. Okay, my assistant cat, which is basically my boomerang cat, and we have another boomerang cat, and another semi-boomerang cat with shock poison trap, and another boomerang cat. So we're in a team of boomerang cats. So okay, anyway, let's start this quest. So generally speaking, one of the best things about being a boomerang cat is you can attack at a distance, and the boomerangs, they do quite a lot of damage. Anyway, so we'll be fighting 2 monsters at a time. Well, a total of 4 monsters, but 2 monsters at a time. So anyway, so I'm going to be taking a forbidden acorn, just so that I can get the charges up. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Dendrome and the Bulldog together. I'm going to get these big boomerangs and piercing boomerangs up. Available. Okay, so my comrades here have separated the monsters, which is going to make this a lot easier. Okay, alright, let's go. Okay, so just be careful not to get hit by the Dendrome, because the paralysis is going to be pretty nasty. Alright, okay. Oh dearie me. The fence is back down now. So we're gonna try and... Oh my goodness. Here is... Oh, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. Okay. Unfortunately, the Bulldog is on this side of the fence, so we can't separate them at the moment, but we can try to boomerang both of them at the same time. And one of the great things is that one of the members, one of the cats, they came along with support gauge extra horns, so that we don't need as much charging to activate the big boomerangs. Like, for example, normally my big boomerangs would take up 1 charge, but now it's up to 0 because it has 2 charges. Okay, let's try and get this Dendrome. Oh dear, let's go. Oh no, nope, you haven't got me. Okay, fence is back down again. So we have 1 player, 1 cat on the other side of the room. So in order to distract the Bulldog from us. In the meantime, I'm going to get ready, because fence is going to be up and ready now. Okay. Separate the room again. And get my big boomerang going. Okay, we've got a paralysis happening. Okay, and then get the piercing up. Great timing as well. And let's see. Okay, just hit. So what these charges can be filled up by either over time or by hitting the monsters consecutively. So okay, now Dendrome is dead. Just gonna carve items out of this. Okay, now we can head over and get the Bulldog as well. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. That Bulldog climbing up the cliff. I've never seen that happen before. It's hilarious. Animation quality is hilarious. Oh dear. not know it was possible for a Bulldog to climb up as it is climbing the ladder. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so the next monster should be about to appear in a couple of seconds. In the Dendrome first. Somebody's about to ride it. Yep. Of course. Okay, let's for a moment. Okay, and we're done. Right. So previously, before this fight, before this arena fight, me and the same group of people, we were doing a couple of prowler quests on the side. Other prowler quests. Those were horrible, I can tell you. Simply because some of the quest requirements are they are quite ridiculous in a way. Because, for example, in one of the last quests that we were doing, we had to try and break the Gravios back. So imagine that a Gravios is a massive monster, and already from the fact that you are playing as a prowler, your perspective, your line of perception is a lot lower than if you were playing a hunter, and also the amount of DPS that you get to do is way lower than that of a hunter's. So it takes ages to do any kind of damage, and second of all, it's just way up there, and it's just the back is just all the way up there, and you have to try and try to reach it. So far, one of the best tactics to do that kind of quest is to have a trap prowler, and also to have a boomerang prowler, so that when the monster is under effects of a trap, they would be able to stay still for a couple of seconds while you do some damage in the back. All right, let's. This is happening. Hold on. Okay, so we have a Lagombi over here, and we have the Volvidon as well. So while the Volvidon is just chilling on the other side of the room, we're going to try and kill the Lagombi. One of the things I would highly recommend when doing these quests is to at least get a party of 3 members, simply because. Nope. Let's try and get one of the monsters on this side of the room. Yeah, so what I was saying is that it's ideal to have as many people as you can on these prowler quests, especially when you reach up to 3 level. Simply because a lot of these quests they take ages to do. Like I said, because of the amount of DPS that you a lot of damage is lowered compared to normal hunting mode, and having to break something when you're under low DPS, it gets harder. Okay, let's just get my boomerang back up again. Come on, Labradombi. And also, one of the reasons why I actually want to do this quest ASAP is that it unlocks the chances of encountering the tiny crown monsters, like tiny crown-sized monsters, are okay. Now don't be dead yet. Nope, it's not. Some boomerangs up. Okay, time to separate the 2. Nope, let's separate them first. Yep, there we go. Oh dearie me. So let me just try and heal my members with the last of healing. And this is actually a very good skill, for example, especially, you know, as you don't want to be using the health horn all the time, because the health horn only only heals for a couple of minutes. Just like a tiny sliver of health. It's great for the last minute situations, but not when you need a large amount of health. So the great thing about the Velasquez healing is that it heals your team members over time. Alright, I haven't done any hits yet. Okay. And so when I hit, charge and throw twice. And then move, charge, throw twice, and move. Charge, throw twice. Alright. Charge up. And one of the things that you do need to take into consideration when playing a boomerang cat is to... What's up? Yep, is ready? Yes, like I was saying, one of the other considerations that you need to take... one of the other things you need to take into consideration when playing boomerang cat is the aim. It's the aiming. Sure, because once you know how to aim, it becomes easier when encountering quests that require things like breaking a tail or breaking a face. And not very good. Alright, let's try and get this Azuros. Okay, I think I have enough for some... Let's get the trap. Don't care who gets in, but... Yep, we have a rabbit. Okay, so the rabbit was actually ready to be trapped, and one of the cat members already found some front bombs. Okay, so sleep has been activated. Especially useful if you're playing a bomb cat, because whenever a monster sleeps and an attack wakes it up, it does triple damage instead of a single damage. And it's fabulous. It is fabulous. Yes, quest done as quickly as possible. And it's fabulous. We got all 4 monsters down. Let's see how much time we took. Okay, so in 50 minutes, 10, just over 11 minutes. This is a pretty good time frame for more monsters. Alright. So one of the concerns that was happening over the last few days is what we call the tiny crown hunting. So, Tiny Crown Hunting is basically an extra achievement that you can get on your guild card, so that which involves getting the smallest size monsters. Yeah, so as long as the size is much smaller than the regular monster, you get tiny size crown. And the problem with this game is that big crowns are very easy to get, especially, for example, if you're doing hyper monsters or high-end G-rank monsters, or especially high-end deviants such as EX deviants and G5s. So, small size or tiny crown hunting is, you basically an RNG, a random number generator chance issue that you have to deal with. Yeah. It just gets ridiculous because there's only a 6% chance maximum. So imagine, I might have to kill something along the lines of, maybe like at least do 10 to 20 quests just to kill 10 to 20 monsters of the same kind just to get the small size. Just so that it will generate. Anyway, let's see if I get a small monster. Oh, unfortunately, yes, we did get a short Dendrome, but it's unfortunately not the shortest. Alright, so anyway, so I'll be ending the video here, and thank you for joining me. I'll see you around in the next video.